Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the words of the Horowitz in the Sefer HaMitzvos HaKotzar. Today's mitzvah Lo Yisaseh, the negative commandment, Kuf Samich Vav, number 166. Shaloi la'einin, a person should not get involved in conjuring or soothsaying, a type of magical, black magic type of performance over here, as we shall see. Shenemar, like it says, Lo yisa'inenu, do not conjure things up. Kegoin, what does that mean? Kegoin elu anoisnim oinois v'itim, those people who give seasons and times, saying what? Leimar, they say, oina plainis, ochenish plainim, this particular time or this particular month is toiv lasei, it's good to do X, Y, and Z. Or the hepach, oh, that month, no, it's not a good time. You shouldn't do things during then. Or that hour, you want to go to the store during that hour? No, that's not a good hour. Spiritually, there are mechanisms that are working in the heavens over here, and it's not the opportune time. Or vice versa, they tell you that it is the right time for a person to go and do this. That's like similar to what we spoke about yesterday, this idea of superstitious, as if you down here in this world, you know how Kodesh Baruch Hu is running the world up there in the heavens. You know what's a good time, what's a bad time. You know when it's proper and when it's improper to go. When you have your pulse, your fingers on the pulse, you can feel things in this world. Says the Torah, that's tantamount over here to some kind of black magic. Anybody who acts upon the words of these astrologers, really, you open up the horoscope at the back of the newspaper, and it says, if you are born in the month of January, so whatever your sign is, it is, and therefore you should know this Tuesday at 7 p.m. is a very good time for you to call the boss and ask for a raise. The stars will be aligned during that time, and you'll be able to get what you want. If a person acts upon such words like that, he has just transgressed this prohibition. You're relying upon astrologers and the like, we can't listen. So too, somebody who does tricks, magic tricks, is what we would translate it for our generation. He goes down to the magic castle and he wows the crowd over there with sleight of hand and illusions that he does. He makes it appear to the people that are watching him in the audience that he's doing fascinating things that are impossible to explain. But in reality, he didn't do anything, because it's just magic. That's what magic is. Magic is that you could fool the people's eyes into seeing something you want them to see. They don't see your hand doing all the different movements that it is. They don't see the way that you read their mind or the way you do this. And therefore, you're also transgressing this prohibition. It's included in this prohibition. And this is really a halacha l'maisa, a big halacha. Can you hire magicians to come and do magic shows for you? Can you partake of the magic show? So the way that it works in halacha is that as long as this magician will show you a couple of his tricks, the way that they are done, in order that the audience will recognize that there's no real magic going on over here, it's sleight of hand or it's illusion that he's creating. So he'll show you the way that he does it, so then it's no longer concealed from you, this person's actions and his ways. You understand that it's all sleight of hand, it's all illusion that he's doing. Then it'll be okay. But if a person comes and they put on a magic show and you have no idea how they're doing anything and the whole thing looks fascinating, it's all one trick after the other, one illusion after the other, and you are not able to discern what's real and what's not real, that would be a transgression of this prohibition over here. Is included in this prohibition of the conjurer. This applies everywhere all the time. For men and for women. So be careful. Watch out, David Copperfield. You have to be careful to make sure that people understand that what you're doing is really sleight of hand or a trick or some kind of an illusion, and you should not mislead them to believe that you're doing something magical over here, which would trample upon the mitzvah of black magic, of divination, of conjuring up those things that are just illusions in the eyes of the beholder. Have a wonderful day.